Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and I have started a new journal. This is going to be kind of a butterfly journal. It's going to have other things in it other than butterflies, so I would say butterfly and flowers. Now, this fabric was in my stash. I'm not sure that it is a Kathy Holden fabric. Let me look. Does it say on here? Probably not. It may just be some that somebody gave me. I don't know. No, this is not Kathy Holden. This is Better Homes and Gardens fabric. Somebody give it to me, I guess. But anyway, I'm using this for the cover because I'm using this for the digital. Now, this digital is the Vintage Butterfly, and it's from Artful Era Gallery on Etsy, and I'll put her link below. I showed it on a video not too long ago, and you guys really liked it. So, and I also have a discount code for you if you want to pick this one up. But I have gone ahead and put my signature in because you guys know I've put signatures in many, many times. You know how I do that. I've got lace pockets in the front and in the back. On the inside, I just used a scrap piece of like canvas. It's what I like to use on the inside. And then in the middle, of course, I've got the crinkle. The bubble bag, the bubble mailer is what I've got in there. So I've gone ahead and put all this together, stitched around, and I frayed it because I love that look. And now we're going to work on some ephemera for it. So let me lay this aside. Now the kit came with a few pieces of ephemera, and I've already kind of got those ready, but I want more. You know me, I like to put lots of ephemera in my pieces, or in my journals. So we will be making more. I did go ahead and make this tag. I just love that the coloration. I'm not particularly crazy about orange, but I love all the colors together. We also had in the July E-Club kit, I believe it was, we had these little epoxy, and they're very, very flat, as you can see. They don't stick up, but they're little epoxy stickers, that and this. We had some of those left over, and I grabbed a few. Comes like this. And I happen to have some that I have put in the store. So they're, like I said, they're very, very flat. So they'll go good in your journal. They don't stick up hardly any. You can barely feel them. So I grabbed some of those because I thought that would be really good with this journal. And then we also had some of these butterfly brads left over from the July E-Club kit. So I thought those would be cute to use too. I'm even going to put some of those on the cover, I think. I also have some of those in the store now. So we had enough left over that I was able to put some in the store, and I put them on sale for you guys. So that one is finished. I just wrapped it around like I normally do and leave all this for journaling. That one is finished. So let's go ahead and make a few more tags because I always need tags. You know that. And I like to use things like this to make tags. And I like to use these pieces to make tags. These pieces to make tags. Anything that has a little bit of sturdiness to it. These are just pieces off of an ephemera pack. Same here, ephemera pack. Now, I love that image. You could definitely use that image, and I have, but I've got so many of them, I will end up covering these because I've already used this image. I just cut the top part off where it shows that Chinese or whatever, and then I use that image. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just use these and cover them up because I got a ton of these. Every time we get in ephemera that we have to break up, I keep the packing part. Let's see. Let's go with this side. That's pretty. No, I don't know. I want to go with that side. It's more yellow because we used a lot of orange in that other one. And this will just be a different size tag. Now this does have a little bit of shininess to it, but this glue seems to work well on it, so I don't worry about that. I've never had one come up. Ugh, I do have it slide around because I'm not holding it. And we're going to do some different pockets out of some different things, so who knows what we'll do. Just hang on. Hang on for the ride. Let's see. I want to wrap this one around a little bit too. I just like to do that. So, and I'm not, why am I pressing that down there? Let's see. I think I can do about right there. I'm trying to get those butterflies on best I can. Well, that's pretty straight. So what are you guys up to? It's raining here. Raining, raining. I love it. I went outside a little while ago and it wasn't hot at all. It was nice out there. And you could leave these bottom portions on if you wanted and the top and just fold them around. I just cut them off. Leave it like that. But yeah, the rain is nice. It rained yesterday, I think, all day, and last night, off and on, most all night. And so we have got some green back again. There for a while it was looking kind of brown because we were so dry. But we've got green back now. And you can tell it in my yard. Aaron, we have that, I still have that tree down. My son-in-law's been out of town and he hadn't been able to get over here and cut it, and it's bothering Aaron. He can't stand it. He's like, Nene, we've got to get the tree cut. I said, baby, I know, but we have to wait on Uncle Benji to get back. He's having to work. So today, it frustrated him so bad. Things like that bother him. He can't stand it. He's such a neat freak. So, and I didn't mean to call him a freak. He is such a neat person. He's not a freak at all. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes my mouth just runs away with me. But anyway, he's very neat. And he got so frustrated this morning because I kept telling him, you know, we're just going to have to wait on Uncle Benji. And he went out and took a picture of it and put it on his Instagram account. He's like, okay, somebody's going to do something because I'm going to go ahead and take a picture and put it up on Instagram and see if somebody will come cut this tree. Bless his heart. I love my boy. No, that's too much yellow, Edith. Let's just try one of these. These are from the Junk Journal Studio, these labels. And I don't have them cut out. I just got them printed not too long ago. I should cut them out, along with all my other free time that I have. I don't know why I can't. Alicia has a new digital up. I haven't put out anything on it yet, other than I have put it up in the store. And I absolutely love it. It's gonna be in a journal, I can tell you that. I'll just have to let you guys go and check it out. I'm not even going to show it to you. I'm not going to tell you what it looks like today. You'll have to go check it out. It is in print and ship, or it is in just your digital, whichever one you want to do. I think I'm going to put that there. Well, I didn't look to see what it said. It says wart. Oh well. We got a wart on here. Oh no, I think it's actually advertising some kind of wart cream or something. That's okay. It's not a problem. And then I'm just going to cut my corners. Yep. It's time to get a new journal going. I've got a couple over here that are just waiting on payment, and they'll be ready to ship out to their new home. And then I've still got a pretty long list, but I'm cutting it down as fast as I can. And thank you guys for being patient. Oh, look what I did. I glued that down and didn't even put a piece in there. That was really smart. Well, we'll do it now. Most of you have said that, you know, you're not in any hurry, just take your time, and that helps me a lot, because now if I just sat and did journals all day long, it'd be a different story. But You know, I have other things that I have to do, so I have to work on them. I usually work on my journals like 3, 4, maybe 3 hours a day, if I can get in 3 hours. Today, I haven't had 3 hours because we have got a big order for some zip bags that we're sublimating. So I've got that big order going. And we worked on that a lot this morning. And then our shop orders. But I will get to them. Last night I stayed up and printed these pages and trimmed them and put the pages together and stitched my cover and got all that done so that I'd be ready today to start putting ephemera together. So it helps a lot when I can do that. Every night I don't feel like doing it. Some nights I'm too tired. But last night I just kept pushing myself until I got out here and done it. And believe me, don't not order just because you think, oh my goodness, she's overwhelmed. I'm not. As long as you have patience and can wait on me, I love making them. I love making journals. That's one of my things. So as long as you can have patience and wait on me, that is more than fine. Let's see, do we want to put any of this on this one? We already got butterflies on it. What would that little flower look like right there? Don't know. I'm just going to lay it down and look at it. No, that little flower kind of looks like an egg. Uh-oh. Ooh, I almost did it. Maybe just a couple of pieces of bling. You know, I've not used bling in a while. My friend actually said, you're not using bling. Is there a problem? Are you out? If you're out, I'm going to send you some. I said, no, I'm not out. Sometimes I just get to the point where I have so many different things that I need to use that, you know, you guys send me so much and I want to try to use a lot of it. So a lot of times I just have a lot of different things that I need to use and I don't get around to everything. Oh, I like those. Now let's do a little, let's do a little gray one. I have got a little tool, well, we sell a little tool that actually picks these up, but I just decided to do it that way. And see, they're so flat. I like that part. Because even if you're writing on the back, they're not going to hinder you. Aren't those cute? Look at that. I mean, it's just a little added extra. I think up here, though, I want a number of some kind. I don't know. Yeah, I do. Starts there. I don't know if I have a number here, but I do. These are also from Junk Journal Studio, and she's on Etsy. I don't have her link right here. If I can remember, I'll put her link, but if I don't, just look up Junk Journal Studio, and you'll find her. And she does lots of labels because I buy all of my labels other than what Melina makes because I just don't have time to make labels. Labels takes a lot of time. So if you see somebody that's charging, you think they're charging too much for labels, they're not. Believe me. I know what time they have to put into them. It's one of the hardest things you can make on a digital. Yeah, I like that. So I either buy mine from Tracy Fox, or I buy them from Shabby Dappy Doodah, or I buy them from the Junk Journal Studio. And this is a ribbon punch, and I will put the link below if it's not already there. Most of the time I keep it there, but like I have said before, if you're looking for a link that I say is there and you can't find it, every now and then YouTube messes up the links somehow. I don't know how they do it. When they do an upgrade, sometimes they downgrade, I think. But that's just my thoughts. I'm just going to make a, this was laying there on my desk, so I'm just going to make a pocket out of it. So if you're looking for one and you can't find it, most likely they have messed it up and it's gone away, and then I have to redo them. Now I'm just gluing these two pieces together because I want to make it a little bit thicker, and then I'll trim it. Well, I say I'll trim it. I got all of this on top of my trimmer, so I guess I need to move some things. Okay, so that will turn into a pocket, and that's a nice thickness when you fold it together. If your paper's pretty thick, sometimes you can get it where your paper's not very thick and it doesn't work, but this paper was pretty thick. Let's see, I want one is that one going sideways or up and down? I don't know. I think it can go either way, can it? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm not 100% sure. I may have to make it go sideways though, because I don't see another one that I want to use. These were some of the pieces that was in the digital. I'm going to use that one. I'm just going to cut it and let it be a sideways. I don't think it really matters one way or the other. And I'll cut this part out where I'm trimming, because you guys don't need to watch me trim. You know how to trim. Those little things are tricky to cut out sometimes. Okay, I want to put it there, but I still feel like I need something under it. Just a little piece of something. I know I've got the book page under it, but I still feel like it needs another layer. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, we was working on zip bags this morning, and for the big order that we got, and Brandon and I couldn't get the pieces to come out right. It was not putting the ink on there, the sublimation. It wasn't doing it. And I said, oh my goodness, what's going on? He said, I don't know. He said, I'm doing the same thing I've been doing. I don't know why it's not wanting to transfer the ink. So we did everything we could think of. We turned the fan off above it because we thought it was getting too cool. We upped the heat on the heat press. We changed the fabric to see if it was maybe a fabric problem, and you know, we done everything. Well, come to find out, the actual temperature on the heat press had been moved. It had been set to a lower temperature, so that's why it wasn't working. So when I reset the temperature, it worked. Isn't it amazing how things work when you get it right? I said, you know, I did everything but check the temperature. So we only messed up about 4, but you know, either I'll use them or I'll give them to the grandkids to use and put their little toys and things in. Well, I say little. My grandkids are not little. I still think of them as babies. But I'll either use them or I'll give them to them and let them put things in them to use. Let's see. What are we going to put on here? I want to put a little butterfly right there, or little dragonfly, I should say. Isn't that cute? Little dragonfly. I may have to get more packs of those and use them before you guys buy them up. Because I know once you see them, you're going to buy them. Let's see. I want a little label on this one, but I think I want it down here. So I think I'm going to cut just a small one right here. And I don't remember the names of all these labels. I purchased kind of a bundle-like thing, so I don't know. But I'm sure you can see them on her store. I told Brendan, I think, since I've had this sinus mess, I think my voice has changed. I think my voice has got lower. I said, I think I could sing bass for you now. Well, get it straight. There you go. That's a cute little pocket. And it is ready to go in the journal. All right, I've got this piece. I'm just looking over here and grabbing pieces that are sitting there. And I think we'll make this into a side tuck. And I just need to grab some paper to cover it with. Let's just do this piece of paper. See, it's going to be butterflies, but it doesn't have to be solid butterflies. I mean, we're going to put other things in it, but it'll be flowers, butterflies, botanical. And once I get it finished, I may not be able to get rid of it. Because you know how I love butterflies. No, this needs to be one of my journals that I sell because I'm behind on some of them, so it's time to get them done, Edith. Okay, now I left a little bit around that. You don't necessarily have to, and I may not have even left enough to fold up, but we're going to do that. Let's just cut these little corners off. I just don't want that white paper to show. I'm just flicking these over on my desk. I need to have my little tub over here, but I don't. Yeah, we'll just glue these down. Don't have to, but I just like to make sure that I don't have any of that white that's going to show around. There we go. Okay, now let's make sure we get which way's up, which way's down. I think that looks more up. They're flying in all directions, so I don't think it really matters. And this one, to keep from cutting into the butterfly, I'm going to make this one this side. Cut a little bit off of that side. Then I'll need to make another one for going the other direction. So this would just glue down on page here, and then you'll be able to put a tag or whatever in there, or ephemera card, something like that. So there we go. That one's finished. I've got sticky fingers. Sticky fingers. All right, let's do a little side tuck pocket thing. I think I want to use it this way. So this will be our little side tuck right here. And these work well because I actually printed on both sides because I didn't know how many pages I was going to put in this one. And I just went ahead and printed on both sides of them. And then we're going to fold this over almost to where that other one folds. Now I am going to put, let's see, do I want to do that? Yeah. I'm going to put just a little fold in this because I want to be able to have that whole pocket as real estate and not lose any of it. Oh, I cannot fold straight when it comes to little bitty folds. Look at It's like the paper stretches. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. See how bad it looks. It's not that bad. It'll be alright. So, I'm going to glue this down. If I do another one of these, I will definitely use my scoreboard. Make sure I fold it straight. But this is going to work for now. Then you just fold this piece down. Glue it there and there. And then you've got this piece that will go over to the other page. And I'll show you in just a second how we'll put that on. Now, I think it's thick enough. I started to say I'm going to add some paper to the back, but I think it's okay. If you have a really thin paper, you might want to add some paper to the back to make it stronger. But this is a 28-pound paper like all the digitals that I print on, and it's pretty strong, so I don't think we're going to need anything on the back of it. And then just go around it with a little bit of ink. Oops. Okay, let's say this, well, not that one because it's not right. Let's say this is your page. And what we would do with this is this would go on the edge like that. Of course, I wouldn't put it on this page, but so this would be, it would glue here, and then it would glue here, down through here, and up through here. And that would lay down, and then you've got a side tuck. And then on this side, you've got a flip out pocket. And that would be a pocket. So that is that one. It's finished, and it'll be ready to go in unless we want to put something on it, and I think I do. It looks kind of plain right through here. Let's see what we've got. We've got, these also come in the kit. We could do one of those. Let's see if I can find my scissors. Now these are pinking shears. I don't have the little stamp scissors. I know some of you do. I don't have those. So these work. They're just a little bit wider apart than the little stamp scissors are, which is not a problem. Got a little bit more on this side, but I'm not going to try to fix it because if I do, it's just going to mess it up. I'm going to put some ink on them anyway. I had some of the craziest dreams last night. I don't even know where these dreams, where do dreams come from? What? Somebody explain it to me. Why you have such weird, crazy dreams? You know, my dad, years ago, if you had a crazy dream, he would say it's because of what you ate. He'd say it was your stomach making you have dreams. That was an old wives' tale, I think. But it was so funny. He would tell us that when we'd have crazy dreams. And, of course, when we was kids, we believed it. And we'd be like, Daddy, if we eat this, are we going to have bad dreams? But I would just like to know, I'd like to do a study on dreams and just find out where in the world dreams come from. And why do we have to have them? Especially the weird ones. I don't like the weird bad ones. I mean, these weren't really scary bad. They were just so crazy. It's like, where did that come from? Okay, I think we want to put a label down here, maybe? Maybe a bigger label. So someone out there who is a dream expert, you guys let me know where our dreams come from and why we dream crazy stuff. I mean, actually in my dream last night, there was a person in my dream that I have not seen in probably 30 years. And as far as I know, haven't really even thought about her in that amount of time because we actually parted on not so good terms. Because well, anyway, I won't go into that, but we didn't part on the greatest of terms. But for some reason, she was in my dream last night, and it wasn't a nice part either. So I don't know where that come from. My mind goes crazy, I think. I think it's just my mind whacked out. let's put that right there. That says calcium cruciatum, I don't know. Some kind of calcium, 94. I like that. And then on this side, I think we'll just put a label. I think I want a green one again. I don't know. Seems to me like the green ones are. I like them better on here because there's a lot of brown. So the green at least pulls out some of the green. I will get these cut out one day and put in my ephemera journal. And if I don't, I'll just continue to cut them out like this. And I'll just cut out that part of the video so you guys don't have to watch me. Alright, do we want it up here? I think so. I think I actually want it right there. Pretty straight. And then this won't show, so this will. So that looks like it needs a little bit of something on there, doesn't it? It looks kind of plain. I'm going to put the blue one on. Sometimes you just go with your gut. I haven't had any of my grandkids over other than Aaron, so I haven't, and I've already told you about him, so I don't really have a lot to talk about as far as my grandkids are concerned. My grands. Of course, you already know Aaron's upset about that tree in my front yard, so we got to, Mr. Benji's got to get home and get that thing cut. I think the reason, which he has Facebook, but he doesn't post on there a lot. But I think the reason that he posted it on Instagram is because Benji is on Instagram. And see, it doesn't register to him that, okay, Benji's working, he can't do it right now. That doesn't resonate with Aaron. He just sees that he wants somebody to do what he wants them to do, and other than that, he don't, nothing else is gonna affect him. He just wants it done. So I think that's what it is. He knew if he put it on there, Benji would see it. Bless his heart, Benji's working himself to death. He's remodeling their renter house by himself. And then he works a full-time job where he stays out of town just about every week that rolls around, traveling. And so he's about wore out. I hate to even ask him to do anything because I know how tired he is. Oops. Okay. So that is that. And that's ready to go in the journal. And it's already decorated. I like that. Already. It's already decorated. Let's make another tag. And I'd like to have this. That's the tag right there. So what have we got? Would this be wide enough? Not really, but it'll get most of them. So we're gonna use this. This one we'll just clip the wings a little bit, but other than that, it'll work. I could get that wider one up there, but we're just going to use this one since it's on my desk. I'm trying to use what's on my desk so I don't have to get up. Now let's see if I can get it in the right spot. Maybe. Oh well, it's going to be close enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. No perfection around here. Let's trim it and see what we got. And I'm going to wrap it around. Trim that off a little bit. Now, Edith, don't glue that down until you put your backing on. Oh yeah, that works. Almost in the middle, so that works well enough. I don't think, is this piece wide enough to do that? It actually is. So we're going to put that down. Hopefully I'll get it in the middle. If I don't, we're going to be in trouble. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. If not, we can do something else. Look at that. It worked. Just a guessing game. Most of the time. Now, I don't really want to lose a lot of my butterfly. So I'm going to do this with our tag punch, and it just takes a small amount off, but it still makes it look like a tag. And then the bottom I'll do with the little small piece there. There we go. So that one is ready to go. And we may put a little topper on it. I don't know. When I start putting it in the journal, I'll decide that. No, I'm not going to put a topper on it right now. Okay, what else are we going to do? Let's see. I pulled out more of these. Let's go ahead and make a tag with this. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'd like to get that blue one in there. This kit has quite a few pages. Can't remember how many exactly, but it does have quite a few pages. That's why I was able to print front and back. Now, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to get one of the wings solid on there, and then the other one may be a little bit off, but that'll be okay. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. I know better. Yes, that works. Okay, now let's find us some backing paper. We're going to trim this off first, though. I'll use a piece of this. I've had a lot of you question about the meet and greet. We are still in the process of working out the details. As soon as we get some of the things worked out, I'll let you know more. It's a lot that goes into doing something like that, so we're trying to get all the details worked out for the place, and then of course we'll have to sign a contract, and I mean it's a lot more than you realize. But we will keep you informed. And yes, for all of you who have asked, oh, I wish you would come to Canada, I wish you would come to Switzerland. I would love to come to all those places. I would. But the expense is what keeps me at home. These things like this, they don't come cheap. Nobody gives them to you. And traveling out of the country, I could only imagine what kind of expense it would be, because especially if I carried any of my product or anything like that, it would be expensive. See, if I was rich and had plenty of money, there wouldn't be an issue. But the Lord didn't see fit for me to be rich. If He had it, I wouldn't still be working at almost 70 years old. Yes, I would. I'd still be working. I enjoy working. Probably work until they lay me in the ground. I can't sit around, that's for sure. Oh, I like that. That one's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Alright, what are we going to do to this one? I'm still trying to put that on, but it's too much yellow when it's already got yellow on it. Let's go ahead and cut it. I keep my fingers are sticking to everything, so I keep dragging my little ruler around. I want to put, I think, a number on here. So we're going to do this number. Look at all the little giblets I got around here. All I have to do when the video's over is just stick my fingers to them and they'll pick right up because my fingers are so sticky. See, look at that. That's cute. Now, do we want a little label right down here? Maybe one of the smaller ones? Let's do this little one right here. That's Erin texting me. I can tell. I have he has a special ring and a special text sound on my phone that Bethany set up. So I always know when it's Aaron. Okay, there we go. Got that one ready. Other than just putting our seam binding in there. Cool, I like that. I think we'll do one more something. I don't know what exactly. And then I might let you guys go. And then we will come back and make some more things. Maybe, I don't know if we'll come back and do this tomorrow or something else. Look at that paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, I think this is Kara Brandon's paper, I believe. Some of these may be from a different collection, so don't say that all of these are from the same person, because they're not. I'm thinking this is Kara Brandon's. Kara, if you're watching, you let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is yours. This butterfly, the different colors of butterfly. She has some beautiful digitals too, and she's one of our design team members, so you guys definitely need to go over and check her out and look at her digitals, because they're gorgeous. This is one of those great big time clock thingamahickeys. Time clock thingamahickeys. And I think I'm not going to try to center them up. I think I'm just going to put it like that. It'll still get all of it on there. Yeah, basically what I did was just went through, and anything that was butterfly, botanical, flowers, things like that, dragonflies, I printed it for this collection. So the person that wanted this digital the person that wanted this journal wanted botanical, that kind of thing. So thought instead of just doing all flowers, I would put some butterflies in there too, and dragonflies. And that's going to be a nice size tag, isn't it? Isn't that pretty though? That's very pretty. Alright, let's put a backing on it. And I think I'm just going to use this if it's tall enough. And it's not. Some of my favorite paper, because I know it's tall enough. And I usually have this paper linked as well. Now, I'm not sure if it's still there. I'll have to look. But I get it off of Amazon. It's like 500 sheets for a real expensive, real inexpensive price. It lasts me forever, but I usually keep a couple of bundles stashed back. And we also use it in our AJ kits, and I use these to make pages in my journals. I mean, they're just good for a lot of different things, and I love them to write on. They've just got that little bit of texture that a good ballpoint pen writes on real well. But I will try to remember to put the link below. Still didn't get that cut right at the edge. There we go. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. I like that. Now, I think, I got some glue right there. I've got a wipey or wet one over here somewhere. Most of the time with this glue stick, you can either take a little damp wipey and run over it, and then take your fingernail and just kind of rake it over it real easy, and it balls that glue up and you can pull it off. But don't go over it hard with anything, because you will tag your paper up. Well, that's in red, but I think I'll still use one. And I may have some red labels. Let's see, somewhere down in here. Maybe this one. Now, I think I'll wrap that around. I don't want it quite so much on this side. Just keep it where you can see the 1928 on there. Yeah, we have quite a few labels that Melina has made that are in different colors. Just have to kind of decide what what you want. And I'm going to have those in print and ship before long. Right now, I've just not had the time to do it. But as soon as I do, we'll have those in print and ship. And as always, if you have a particular kit that you want to be printed and I don't have it up for print and ship yet, all you have to do is let me know. Just send me a list of what you want. I had a girl that did that the other day, and it worked out well. She just sent me a list of the ones that she wanted. I printed them and shipped them to her. Well, she paid me through PayPal, but you know what I mean. I printed them and sent them to her. Alright, I'm going to take just a little tip off the bottom of these with our little tool here. And then I think the top I'll cut it just a small little tab. So I will link Alicia's new digital below. I know a lot of you will like it because I know what a lot of you like. Alright, I think that is it, guys, for this video anyway. Let's see what we got done. If I can find all of the pieces. And you know, I might put one of these little, I'm just going to put that little sticker right there on there. And it just says, "One fine day." I like it. I may end up putting one on this too. I didn't even put a label or anything on that one. I didn't put a label or anything on that one, so I need to decorate that one. I got that one done. I got that one done. And I thought we did some more, didn't we? These are some that these were in the kit, and I just cut them out and put them together. So those are all in the kit. And then we did that one. I think we did that one on here. Maybe I did it before. I think that's it. Is that all that we did? I was thinking we did this one. So I think that's it. I think that's all that we done, but that's quite a bit. I got quite a bit going for it. I just need to finish these off and put some labels on them and ink them up, and they'll be ready to go in there. We may put some more of this together or put this ephemera in the journal tomorrow. So I'll try to get it finished off to where we can just slide it in there. May work on that a little bit tomorrow, and I may come up with something else to work on. I don't know. But, hey, I like it when I get a lot of ephemera done like this. Alright, guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want any of these little butterflies, they're in different colors. There's like an orange that will go really good with this collection. Kind of a purplish, a mauve. There's yellow in some. I mean, I think you get 15 in a pack. So I'm going to be using some of those on the front of the journal and on some of the tags and things. And then this is the whole pack like this. I cut mine in half, but that's the pack like that. And we have those in the store that are on a very, very low discount. And something else I put in this morning that we had some extra left of, that if you want, they are in, I put them in the new category, but they are on sale. I put a sale price on them. So I will link those below, and we will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.